hello. This is What's the Dilemma? And I'm here with, okay, I might get this wrong. ChitinNature? Is that how it's pronounced?
Yep, that'd be it.
Okay, perfect.
A lot of people call us Chitin, but chitin works.
Okay. How is it supposed to be pronounced?
It's supposed to be chitin. Yeah,
Okay,
properly
perfect.
supposed to be. Yeah.
Got it right.
Nice.
So this is What's the Dilemma? There isn't one because we like to focus on really positive projects. I love to get to know people behind the digital imagery and everything in Web3. So I am going to ask you a few questions about your journey, your team's journey, and then the project at large. I am just going to take 1 second and tweet out the room if you want to just like introduce yourself and your team too.
Yeah, so again, we're ChitinNature. We're a butterfly, moth, and a grottle family company. We started in about January, and there's about 4 of us that work hard on it right now, with a couple others behind the scenes there. But our artists are both females. One's my sister and one's my girlfriend. So we definitely like to push the fact that we're almost like woman led, but I do the development behind that. So
I actually appreciate the fact that you don't say you're women led, because there are a lot of projects right now that are boasting that they're women led. But there's only like a few members of the team that are women, and it's all men that are running it. But you have female artists, and they're doing some really, really cool artwork. I really, really like it so far. Everything I've seen is so cute.
Oh, they definitely appreciate even hearing that too, for sure.
I am still tweeting out the room here. Give me 1 moment.
I shall do the same.
Silence for a second.
Bring it all in. Do it. Pump it up.
Okay, so that is tweeted out, and I'm gonna DM it to you right now. There we go. Okay, so what is your backstory in Web3? Like how did you get involved in the community? When did you start in the community?
Yeah, so it all came to us in January. I actually had done another podcast in accordance to business that we run at the moment. And that business is we buy and sell physical products through Amazon. So this whole NFT era is very similar to buying and selling physical products, but we're digital at this point, right? So I had a little bit of an interview with someone else, Break and Profit, if anybody wants to go check it out, about the company and how well it did and where we were to go next. And he kept mentioning the metaverse, because we're all over Facebook. Well, not all over Facebook, but we like our Facebook advertisements and all that. So him mentioning it about 4 or 5 times, I was like, okay, here goes Google, like another shiny coin came into my life, and I'm going to go figure it out. So so we built websites. Like I built websites previously. So the Web 2 system, we're very acquainted with. We use Shopify a lot. So we see a lot of NFT project programming being applied into Shopify. So at this point, like we're super early. And if we get in now, I think we're like at the prime spot to get at least a head start.
I don't know if you caught some of the space this morning for the Mindful Degens, but we were kind of like talking about Shopify in the beginning. We do talk about a lot of that stuff. You should definitely check us out more often, because I think that you would have some really valuable information in our little community. But what led you to creating the project that you guys are working on right now, like ChitinNature? Like what are you guys passionate about in that? Like, why are you doing it?
Yeah, so it was kind of very weird to go with butterflies, but our thing was we didn't want to go towards we know the monkeys and all that sorts is very popular, and we could totally slam something like that out. And I'm not bashing it at all, which there's so much good art out there. But we wanted to more focus on something different and environmentally out there. So our goal is to essentially be in not every metaverse, but be in every metaverse,
Mhm.
slightly where you don't expect it, but you'll see our butterflies flying
Mhm.
around, and you'll know it's ChitinNature, right? So
Yeah.
we wanted to build a metaverse environment when we've already seen a lot do metaverse gaming, metaverse projects. They got guns, they got a bunch of stuff and apps like that. I mean, not saying we won't indulge later on, but yeah. So the butterflies came to us because I found that it's a very common thing that shows up a lot spiritually, intellectually. It very much represents a whole bunch of different aspects of life. So because of this, we figured that a lot of people can relate to a butterfly or a moth.
Mhm.
So because we had that as an environmental, we wanted to also drop more of an NFT PFP style of project as well. So then that's where we brought in my girlfriend, and she started doing her grotals, and those are more of a PFP style project. Though the both of them will be combined into story and delivered in the same at the same time.
Yeah, that's I've got some of those links up. I'm gonna show everyone what they kind of look like here in a little bit. Um, and so my next question is, what are your guys' long-term Web3 goals other than like metaverse stuff? How are you putting your project forward? What are your next steps? But what do you really see yourself doing long term?
We are. I mean, metaverse is really where we're
Yeah.
going. We want to create our own coin and all of that, but that's going to come due time. We
Mhm.
still need to attach our concept into the gaming utilities. We are pre-building our world right now with the system that we have. So our long-term goal is pretty much the metaverse,
Yeah.
and we're starting out with a haunted house storyline just to get our groove going with the
Cool.
concept of it. There are a couple developers on the team that have their own project going, so it's a
Hmm.
matter of fact of getting them hopped on ours
Hmm.
and helping us out there. So with that said, in the end, we're totally going to like a chill out zone. Uh, we're building a butterfly conservatory,
Yeah.
and with the grotals actually their story behind that is they actually get booted off their planet. So then they have to come down to Earth, and they're saved by a scientist, which pushes
Hmm.
them into a metaverse to harvest the land and make it
Hmm.
nice and nice. So in our end goals with the metaverse, we want to, because it's such a big community aspect in this NFT world, we want to bring in more of a marketplace where people can shill their NFTs. They can be at a booth, and there's going to be like a couple booths down a line where you'll be able to walk, see some people's art. You'll be able to see their NFTs, purchase their NFTs, QR code, and all that. So it'll be
Hmm.
like almost a fun museum for collectors and artists, as well as we're going to like once we start our haunted house, we're going to incorporate that into the butterfly
Cool.
conservatory, so you'll be able
Cool.
to join everything all together one day. And that's
Um,
the big plan.
yeah, that's amazing. Are you so? Are all of you like full-time Web3? Are y'all working day jobs still? Because like I still have my day job. Well, I just got my day job actually. I was doing Web3
Nice.
before I got my job, and now I'm working my job and doing all this on my
Yeah.
spare time, which is really like I love what everyone is doing. I want to make that come across every single time I can that this is a passion project for me. I love showcasing other people's work because I think it's really important that we support as many people as possible in these spaces. Um, so yeah, are you guys all full-time Web3? Well, I guess you were talking like you guys have been doing like online shop stuff for a while.
Yeah. So my sister and I work together full time doing
Mhm.
our buy and sell business here. Though that had been stepped back and we took our funds there to invest
Mhm.
into the NFT world for the last 5 months now. So
Mhm.
both her and I have been working full time, though we actually both are going into our own full time T4 job as well soon. So uh, COVID
Welcome
really,
back to the real world.
yeah, exactly. Well, we were doing very well with the business and all of that, but because of COVID hit,
Yeah.
we ran out of inventory. Our supplier actually moved up to the States,
Mhm.
so there was a lot of downfall that happened. And now because the crypto market fell, so it's like now we're entering a bear market, and it's like holy smokes, So we're at a certain point where we're going to have to bring in the funds in a different aspect where our business picketeers won't be able to fund us as far as we
Yeah.
really want
Well,
to go.
and again, because this is obviously a passion project for you guys. Like you
Oh
guys are
yeah.
doing it because you love doing it. You want to put it out there for
Oh
people.
yeah.
So like have you been met, like you and the team, like have you guys been met with any challenges so far? Any like tips that you can give folks?
Yeah. I mean, the biggest challenge is probably to build the Discord
Yeah.
for a Twitter community.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
say that because like a lot of people aren't like they don't know too much about the Discord when they come to Twitter, or else if
Hmm.
they come from they know a lot of Discord but don't know a lot of Twitter. So the biggest challenge was that we built a big Discord, but to bring in the people of Discord, it was a harder of a challenge. So we hopped on Twitter and started building our community there. So now it's a challenge where we are now focused to educate everybody on how to get to Discord. We literally just filmed today for the last like 3 hours. We're uploading our video on the computer right now just to do our edits before our raffles tonight, which
Oh,
everybody
awesome.
can hop on a Discord because our raffles start tonight. Just
Yes.
saying, add that in.
Yes. I was
um,
going to say that too. You guys are doing a raffle. You just dropped it this morning. So anyone that's
yeah,
watching that wants to be a part of that, check out their Discord.
yeah, yeah.
Again, I have a love-hate relationship with Discord. It hates me.
Well, you know what?
um, I've been
We
trying for so long, and I keep trying.
I mean, it is a pain in the butt, especially on your computer. If you have a Discord and then you try to open up another Discord, it might open up the second instance and it slows down your computer and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of trouble just opening it up. But I mean, once you get there, once you get to know the menu and you scroll through, we actually made ours somewhat easier where you have to
Mhm.
open up a channel instead of scrolling through
Yes.
100,000 channels. You just go to
Yes.
the raffle area, you open up the raffle area, and that's it.
Yeah,
So
your Discord is all really straightforward from what I have seen so far. I haven't
Mhm.
done like a deep dive or anything.
Oh, yeah, that's all good.
What other projects and like communities are you guys a part of? Like we're all about community team building. I know I've seen you guys. I met you through Psycho Kitties, so
I was
that's how
gonna
I know
say,
you.
yeah. No, we definitely follow the Psycho Kitties, the Psycho Mollies, like Ugonzo and Genius. They're brilliant people. We actually like it was funny because we're on their Discord quite often, and I find myself pretty happy on their Discord. But when like the
Hmm.
big shabam came and like the market crashed and all of that, a lot of people were a little upset. So being in there at a certain time to see a different perspective was great because we learned a lot.
Yeah,
We currently don't hold any at the moment only because we need to pay our rent for now, right? So
yeah,
that's why I'm also building a company. But yeah, no, Psycho Kitties and Psycho Mollies and the Mad Hairs definitely been the community for us. The Nine Lives Club. That's pretty much teaching us the metaverse ourselves. Like, I mean, we know enough, but now we're getting open more doors and whatnot. So the Psycho Kitties and obviously Psycho Molly Tuesdays. We love watching that.
yes. Thank
Uh,
you.
right.
Uh, we did have a break this week just because we feel like with summer coming and everything, everyone's going to be a little bit busier. So
Oh
we
yeah.
figure if we give like a little bit of space in between, it'll make you miss us more.
Well, yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but
Okay.
also because like it gives people to live their real lives a little bit, and also for us to like really hunker down and get some more research done for the next week, kind of thing.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. It's so
Um,
it's like people want to go to the beach.
exactly, right? Like I've been out hiking and stuff like that.
Nice.
Um, So I would like to share my screen now. There we go. It's working.
Nice.
So I was gonna open. Okay, it's grow tile.
Yeah, grow tile. Yeah.
Okay, grow tile. Yeah, it's the pronunciation is right there. Adorable little space creatures that escaped their dying planet and settled in the metaverse for sanctuary.
That's it.
And so
That's
that's
it.
by Alyssa Darling.
Yep.
So that's
So,
your partner.
yep. And she's the Grodel's artist. Yep. Yep. Yep.
And I love these little guys. They remind me a lot of Furbies. I'm gonna say that right now.
No, it
And
totally is. Yeah.
good. Like I'm a '90s kid. Like that's right up my alley. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "That's a freaking Furby," and I want it.
She has a collection, but they're little Viking for they're kind of like a Furby meets a Yeti. Uh,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, we're totally '90s children. We're totally into that, the Tamagotchi and all that. So,
yeah. And
no,
and
she's
the
actually doing
Luna
like
on top of it.
yeah, no, she's doing a fascinating job with them all too. Like we have our first series like already set, ready to go. Or sorry, the first part of 3 of our series ready to go. So we already have 52 pieces ready to drop, right? So and that's going to
Mhm.
go through the raffles. And with the Grodels, it's just an extra amount that we get to give out in our raffles, right? So now we'll have
Yeah,
people
like that's
as
that's
fans.
just bonus, right? That's
Yeah,
icing on the
exactly.
cake.
Yeah, exactly. So with both of them together, like her and my sister, like both of them together working on the art, they're
Mhm.
pumping it out nicely. So they get better because we gotta learn to procreate, and like it was just kind of a little
Yeah,
bit of a curve there. But other than that, I mean, they've done so much art, painting, coloring, art, and all that. Right. My sister went to school for art, so it's just been in the family for this whole time, right? So
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
like I've been working on these canvases the last couple days. I do digital art as well.
cool.
Um, and like I don't have Procreate yet. I am saving up for an iPad at the moment. But I
Yeah,
can't
that's
wait for
it.
when I do because like I see the things that I know I could be doing with it that I can't achieve with the programs I currently have.
100%.
Um, but like it's really exciting to see everyone else creating so beautifully. And so I
Absolutely.
just pulled up that pre-launch that you guys completed, the
Nice.
Discord setup. You've got your social media all set up, your crypto.com set up. Did you guys get your website up?
The website is up. We actually
Okay.
had troubles with the crypto.com account
Oh, okay.
trying to upload Alyssa's Grodels only because her
Hmm.
emails didn't match up from the crypto app to the
Oh,
team.
bummer. Yeah.
So we just have to get that adjusted. We're just waiting
If I
on.
can if I can make any suggestion, because I use it personally, is set up a link tree and drop that on your Twitter profile, so that every single one of your links is accessible to people.
So we were totally going to do that, but I'm just going to throw it like our website's Picketeers. So I was just going to do picketeers.ca with the link tree, and then you'll
Okay,
be able
yeah.
to pick it all there. So eventually, like I purchased the web domain for ChitinNature,
Hmm.
but it's the Shopify premium is a little more expensive than we would like
Yes.
to start with. So
Okay.
we're
Look,
kind of gearing off our other Shopify account right now.
I've got Discord open and it isn't shutting down yet. Can y'all hear me still?
Yeah, good. I agree here.
Perfect. So this is your guys' roadmap, and I love the artwork you have set up. It's really cute the way you like check everything off. So yeah, here, launch the beta website. There it is right there. I answered my own question by doing my own research. Look at
There it
that.
is. That's it. That's it. Hilarious.
um, yeah, so if you want to actually run us through the roadmap, you obviously know what you're talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
I'll just
cool.
I'll
Go
just tell
for
you to
it.
scroll down whenever. So yeah, because we purchased the domain for our ChitinNature, we're able to actually pre-build the website on Shopify. So that's the
Hmm.
first half check there, working on main website design. So once we get
Hmm.
a little bit of funds, it's just going to be a matter of execution, turning it on, bam, go from there. So we're introducing the double collection because that's our ChitinNature butterflies as well as the Grotle family.
Mhm.
So our project is doubled my sister as well as my girlfriend. So that's explained right there. Then we are doing the hard chill on the social media. So we've been trying to be as active as we can on social media, on Twitter, on well, not so much Facebook. We're trying to get back more on Facebook, but we found that Twitter is very much very interactive and very personal and very community driven and very. It's just brilliant, you know. Like that, you meet a lot of people there. You do AMAs. You get to talk to a lot of people. Just raise your hand and ask some good questions, and yeah, become a part of the community. You know, it's
Yeah.
so good. And so we're working on it. Actually, crypto.com, actually, one of their prerequisites to get on a curated account, so you could drop the 10,000 PFP or whatever, you know.
Mhm.
So we're not going to be dropping that big of a number, but we need at least 5,000 followers. I'm just saying,
Oh,
uh, on
I
Twitter
didn't
or
know
Instagram.
that.
Yeah,
I
so it's more of a prerequisite,
Okay.
not really a actual standard to meet. So they're just looking for your
Your
work. And
engagement to be up there at least.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you're just not a
For
Joe
for
Schmo.
it to be worth them to put the time and energy into actually promoting you. Okay, I
100%.
totally
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah, so that's what we're working on. That's what our first episode is all about. Like our first chapter is this whole entire roadmap, but our first episode is to community build and to very much build that strong foundation where we can interact with a lot of people. We really want to teach people how to get into the metaverse, how to join in, how to listen in.
Mhm.
So we're really much into that. I know that like NFTs is
Yeah,
like
I love the community engagement, onboarding, like the positivity.
well,
I am all about that. I try to do it all day long.
Well,
Um,
you're doing a fascinating job by allowing us on, you know, like you're our first AMA on this kind of stuff, you know. So that's a huge milestone for us. And I mean to have us on, hopefully we get bigger and it'll be a milestone for like you to have us on kind of thing, you know. So
Absolutely.
right. So yeah, it's totally everybody starts somewhere and with like
Exactly. And no one's ever going to know your name or hear your voice if it's not out there.
exactly.
So we got to be out here doing this so that everyone can understand what's actually happening and the real people that are behind it all.
100%.
Um, so
100%.
your raffle launch, that's happening right now, is it not?
Yeah, we actually were see it's May 25th, so obviously I didn't
Mhm.
check mark my butterfly in there, so I'll have to like update that. But yeah,
Sorry, you're not on it that much.
oh man, no, there's so much to do this morning, like to catch up with the crypto.com and getting them on it, and like I had to set up all the raffles and all of that. So it's our first
Mhm.
time, so I have to really I pre-learned it maybe like a month ago, but now I have to recap on myself just to get it
Yeah.
going again. So it's not that much, but you know, so yeah, it took a couple hours this morning preparing for this as well. So that sneak that in, and we're also recording this morning, so sneak that in, you know. So we're starting our raffles within the Discord, so it's free to sign into the Discord raffle. You click your button in accordance to the join raffle channel, and then you get a loaded amount of tickets in accordance to your level and interaction, and then you just wait for 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, and we raffle off. Actually, we're going to raffle off 12 winners.
Cool.
So that's tonight. So everybody again join the Discord so we can have
Yeah.
some
Get up
raffles
in
in there.
there.
You know, we'll have a little bit of troubles with the Grotles for the moment, but it's not going to be anything major. It's just once we're able to connect our emails, we'll be able to go from there.
Mhm. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, once everything goes, we've actually got our merchandise. Yeah, you got it up there, perfect.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, we have we have two coloring books already created. We've actually got them
Ooh.
in application. I could post a photo in the Discord chat, but or I'll throw a tweet up there eventually too. But yeah, we have it already done. We just applied for Amazon's print on demand services, and we
Cool.
just need to get that approved. So they set up to 72 hours or something like that. So that's a work in progress there. So they're ready, but
Mhm.
uh, they're just not approved, right? So,
I love coloring books. I'm a
well,
sucker for that.
the bonus is if you get raffled and you win one of our NFTs, you actually get a PDF version of the book,
Cool. Cool,
our
cool,
first book. So
cool.
then just to show that it actually exists and it's out there, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you actually, when you get it, you actually get a download link to our Shopify page, and or from our Shopify page that downloads
Hmm.
you a compressed file that you're able to actually get all your utilities. And I'm sure that's, I believe, down below somewhere. But yeah, so we have a storybook started
Cool.
that has to do with the Grodels. So the Grodels
Yeah.
are the big story. We're very much pushing this for children. It's going to be a children's book, a children's learning book. They're going to be introduced into the metaverse very young in their lives, so they may as well know what it is and understand the concept. Um, because my girlfriend's her niece, or our niece, I guess, she watches a lot of kids videos that are just like silly little songs, and
Mhm.
it's like literally the ants go marching in and stuff like that. So we're going to be actually creating the Grodels go marching in, and little videos like that,
Cute.
built off of Blender, and have
Hmm.
it stylized and have everything moving and whatnot. So we're going to be doing YouTube videos on that as well. And then the easy stuff follows up. You got the stickers and decals, and you got the
Yeah.
t-shirt and drawstring bags, right? So that's some standard stuff. But then if you look below, we're going to actually have a founding investors butterfly, which is actually the diva moth, or the rosy maple moth. Um, so
Yeah.
that was actually crazy that you nailed it when I sent you the screenshot of the computer, because that's one of our stickers as well. That was actually
Yeah, they're
uh,
they're my favorite of all of them. And as soon as I saw that little sticker, I was like, "Oh my!"
right, and it's crazy that you nailed it. You know, there's so many butterflies out there too. You know, so
Hmm.
it's pretty sweet. So that was one of Alyssa's first butterfly drawings before she started getting into her Grodel stuff, right? So yeah, so then
Love it.
so if you actually, yeah, so the investors box, we're actually want to do like a Bart box. So the
Hmm.
investors card is actually going to be worth a little bit more than our whitelist card. So
Yes.
we're going to be introducing that. But because we're only allowed to post 50 NFTs a week on crypto.com, we are
Yes.
limited to our uploads, and we need at least 12 for the raffles, and then the rest for the tickets. And we actually have 50 founding tickets NFTs that you're able to purchase. So
Cool.
right now, I believe 30 of them are uploaded for the whitelist, which will be given out actually through the community through our 3 months of promoting our Discord and all that.
Okay.
So with the purchase of the investor token, you'll be able to. We're going to do like a Bark box. You'll be able to get a bunch of stuff inside of a box mailed to you,
Cool.
and we want to do it for 3 months. The 3 months that we're going to be shilling our company, right? So
Yeah.
once you purchase it now, you'll get it for the next 3 months. We'll save
Oh,
your
that's really cool.
yeah. So
I
merch.
was just talking to someone today about like immediate physical like utility, because they were saying that one of the only projects they've ever seen that does it is mine. I have like a sticker club on CDC, and if
Actually,
you
okay, those are stickers, right? Actual stickers.
yeah, if you
Oh
purchase
damn,
one of them, I will send you that in the mail. Like
cool.
it like the liter like I charge solely just like the mailing and like maybe a bit of the printing fees.
Nice. So
Because I just wanted to show people that you could do those kinds of physical utilities for things.
100%. And someone needs to start it at the most simplest of simple, and that's like
Yeah.
the perfect way to go. You know,
Yeah, if
like
I can give anyone like a really basic idea, I will. Like I don't
yeah,
mind.
make a couple bucks off of it and go from there, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's a genius idea, totally. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check those out, 'cause I actually didn't know they were actual stickers. So
Yeah, I do have my sticker club. I do
yeah,
have my tarot collection as well. That
yeah,
eventually I would love to offer a physical deck with as well down the
nice,
road.
nice.
That'll be a long time coming though. I'm still working on a lot of the art for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got 54 cards, so let's move.
Yeah, it's a big project. I've only gotten two done and I'm on my third one still.
Well, you know what? You'll find the time and bust out like 10 of them
Yeah.
one day, and you'll be like,
Oh,
bam,
exactly.
there you go.
Hopefully.
And,
Fingers crossed.
and you know, the major arcanas are probably the most important to get right on,
Well, and
right?
that's what I'm doing first is my major arcana. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
whew.
No, no,
But
totally get it here.
you're knocking out these half check marks I see as well.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we started our information videos today. We had started
Yeah,
some podcast videos, but the audio actually was just crap. So that
yeah,
we're gonna have to redo that. We did it outside, so I don't know what the hell we
yeah.
were doing. So yeah, so we're gonna be just doing a bunch of stuff just to help the community again, right? It's literally get the
Yeah.
into like we're able to bring our NFT physically into alt space, VR, VR chat. You're able to bring it into your little apartment that they set you up in.
Oh,
So
cool.
you can bring it in physically, look at it, turn it around. It actually has some stats on the back of the card and all
Mhm.
that. So yeah, so that's what we really want to teach people how to get into the metaverse because it is a challenge sometimes with the Oculus and the computer and you can do it on your phone and just so
Mhm.
people are aware of it. So we really want to teach people how to grind that out and get onto the meta space and eventually they'll be like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, we were in the butterfly conservatory at first, you know, and we watched them grow and that's where we want to try to
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
seeing all projects grow.
Woo! I mean,
I wanna thank you so much for coming on and
thank
talking about the
you.
project. And we're at our half hour.
Brilliant.
This is yeah, it's been a breeze. It never feels like it's a half hour when we hit
Right?
here. Um, So thank you so much. It's
Oh,
been a
no,
blast
thank you.
talking to you. I would love to have you guys on again when you hit a few more of your roadmap things.
Oh yeah.
See how you're progressing. I think that would be really fun.
Oh, 3 months.
But
How's
yeah,
that?
everyone check out ChitinNature,
ChitinNature.
ChitinNature.
Yeah, that's it.
Um,
Chitin, kitten, chitin. You know, we call ourselves.
I think I know Gaelic and I just think of it like that, right?
Yeah, 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 exactly. It's very where you
So
are cultured, you know, like in Asia, it's a key, right? So it'd be like
yeah.
chitin or something like that, you know. So yeah.
Check
But
out the
anyway,
Discord, enter
yeah.
the raffle. This has been a wonderful time on What's the Dilemma with ChitinNature. Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you.
You can just close your window.
I gotta figure that out now. All right.
Bye.
Bye.